beautiful people. Welcome back to the garden. It's pretty chilly tonight. HO and I both had to go put on sweatshirts before we came out. But it's beautiful and crisp and lovely, and it's a lovely change from summer. I just got back from Tucson, Arizona. I went to see my friend Nate Bright and his art lab in Tucson for his art lab retreat, and it was so much fun. We had such a great time. So many lovely, lovely ladies there. And August was there, and Nate was there, and Julie E was there, and it was an amazing time. We had a really fun time. So this is one of the pieces that I painted while we were there, and I really, really love how this one turned out. This was a flip cup, and this spirally unicorn horn that's sort of floating off into soft gossamer colors was actually a drip from when I flipped the cup over. And it ended up sort of in the middle, and I kind of went with it, and I really love how it turned out. So I have a similar color palette here tonight, and we're going to see if we can do something similar. So let's get started. This is a 24 by 30 inch gallery wrapped canvas from Artist Loft. I have taped and pinned the back, and I have painted my sides and edges with one of my colors. Let me show you the colors because I love them. This first one started out as Pebeo Studios Iridescent Orange Yellow, and it seemed a little light, so I added a drop of red, and then I hated it, and then I added some more yellow, and I kind of didn't like it, and then I added some more orange. So it's kind of an amalgam of different oranges that I had, but I think it's going to be really pretty, and it is sparkly because it is the Pebeo. So this is beautiful. Pebeo Studios Iridescent Orange Yellow with friends. So this one is Liquitex Basics Cadmium Yellow Deep, which I like a lot. It's a beautiful color. Mound on a mound, sinks into itself. This one is Liquitex Basics Turquoise Blue. She's a beauty. I love this. This one is very different than the Golden's Turquoise Phthalo. That one dries a much deeper shade. This one is a lot lighter when it dries. It's a very, very pretty color. I like this a lot. We also have some Amsterdam Titanium White right here. And I have some of that Lumiere By Jacquard in copper, which is amazing and gorgeous. My copper obsession still lives. So I have a little bit more white over there, and I have some DecoArt 24 karat gold just for HOA. Yeah, she's sexy. Okay, so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do 2 flip cups. Actually, we're going to do 3. We're going to do 3 flip cups. And I'm going to use a lot more white in them. So it's kind of almost like a sandwich pour, but I am still going to use all the colors. So let's get started. We're going to start with a little bit of white in the bottom of each. Let's go some yellow first. And now some of that beautiful orange. Let me put another layer of white in there. Put some gold in there. I really like using white and gold together whenever possible. It's just very pretty. All right, so now we're going to put some of our turquoise. Okay. And now we're going to do that again. So now I'm going to put the white in. Orange. I know I did yellow first last time, but that's okay. It will be all right. So now we'll do the yellow. Have we used any copper? We have not. Let's put some copper in there. Put a little layer of white in there again. turquoise on top. Okay. Okay. I'll take some of my gold. Put a little here, a little here, and a little here. Now, I have not put down a base coat, you notice, because I don't want what happened in the last painting to happen in this one. When I pour or flip the cups out, I don't want the base coat color making a line in between. So we're not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna start over here. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, my love.
Keep your elbow tucked in, and you're gonna flip with your wrist. Here we go. I love that. I love the splatter. It's like a little preview of what's to come. Let's flip this one out. Maybe not. Okay. Just gonna flip this one now. Ready, darling?
Yes, my love.
Here we go. Okay. We'll flip those two out before we do the third one. Alright, I'm gonna do this one first. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna lift it up first, and then I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna see if it needs a lip through it. Okay, here we go. Maybe one. That's pretty. Maybe another one. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Move this one down a little bit. Ready, honey?
Yep.
Lift it straight up. And then we're gonna lip through there. Through there. Okay. Now let's do this last one. Over here.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Go.
Yep.
Okay. Ready, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Lip through there. And through there. And in doing that, we've also gotten rid of that line, sort of, mostly. And we made it a bigger line. Okay. Let's get rid of these. Let's see. I'm going to use some of the yellow and the orange as a base coat color because I didn't actually mix one up. I have a lot of these, so. And I wouldn't mind having more orange on there.
Got a lot of copper left over.
Yeah. I'm gonna save that. That one's special. Why do we need flow extender on there, HOA?
To keep the paint from, keep your design from rolling over itself.
Exactly.
Preserve your composition.
Very good, darling. I'm very impressed.
Sorry, it took a second.
Also remember that we flip the cups into a puddle of gold, so if gold cells want to come up, that's perfectly okay with me. There's less paint on the edge there, and it's closer to that direction, so I think we're going to go off that way first. That's interesting, the line. Okay. Alright. Let's find the weight of the paint. We're going to tilt it around just for a second to make sure all three of those puddles are now one puddle instead of three. And we're just going to walk this down to this corner. See, it's thinner over there. You can see it rolling over itself a little bit. That's okay. We're just going to go over that edge and come back. Move this down, and in the process, go off of this side. Back to the center. Bring it and walk it down there. Off of the side first. And just let that float.
still doing its job. It's not rolling over itself.
Well, I wish I had more of the orange in the painting. Okay. We still have plenty of paint on here though, so let's see. Let's take this side down a little bit. Okay. We're getting some like murky haze over in here that I don't think that I like, that my instinct is telling me to take it off. However, there's copper in there. And right here is really, really pretty. What do you think, HOA? Should we keep the more solid colors and get rid of the murky, or should we take a chance on the murky?
I never usually like to bet on murky.
Good point. Okay, so we're gonna take some of that off. I'm gonna get the weight of the paint to about here, and then we're gonna go straight down. So where is the weight of the paint? It's all down there already. Okay, even better. Just gonna go this way a little. Gonna go this way a little. By a weird thing. Kind of looks geody now. We're going to take some of that side off, because there's still a lot of paint on here. This is the part that I call editing. So when you've got your paint all tilted out and everything is covered, that's when you look at it and you decide what you like and what you don't, and what you want to keep and what you want to get rid of. Because that's your chance to do it. And I always like to open up lines. I like that a lot better. It needs to come down just a smidge.
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
And I think you still have enough of that grade A part.
Yeah, there's a little bit murk. Murk.
Well,
It's okay.
copper could bring it alive.
It's a metallic murky, so it might surprise us. Okay. That's pretty though. I do like the orange that's coming through there. I like those kind of ribbons that we're getting. Of course, it's totally different than the other one. But that's okay, you know. When I was in Tucson, one of the ladies that I was sitting next to said something, and it really, really affected me. She said that she didn't care what the outcome of the painting was. For her, the fun part was the doing. And that was just, it was so profound to me to not be married to the end, to not be worrying about the end and reaching the end, but just being on the journey, on the path, in the moment. It was just so cool to me. So, you know who you are. There's something there. Yes, there was. Okay. Alrighty. Let's torch this again. I like the cells that are in this too. They're not the teeny tiny little cells, but we're getting these cool ones with like double and triple colors, which is pretty cool. Yeah?
As a flip cup is wont to do.
I love flip cups. Flip cups are one of my favorite techniques. So this is awesome. I will show you this one dry at the end of this video, as well as the dry results from the last video. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you can, please make sure that you're subscribed, because sometimes YouTube does weird things and unsubscribes you. So if you could please check, that would be awesome. Please like the video, leave me a comment, I love that. And if you can, please share, because that helps so much. So thank you guys so much for being here with us tonight. We'll be right back with dry results. This is really cool. There's like this line through here. Okay, so here we are with our dried results. This is from the last pour we did, Autumn Sunset. And this one came out so pretty. I love some of these details in here. These cells, like especially up in this corner, just gorgeous how they're kind of floating on that background of the red violet. Little bits of the blue violet in through there. That gorgeous copper. Love the fingerlings in this one. Very cool striations in here, and I love this ombre part. This one came out really, really pretty. Really cool, very nice depth of color. Nice bling on it. I love that color combination with the copper and the red violet and the blue violet. It's so pretty. There's that line. I think I like it in this orientation. Neat. Kind of cool. So, this one was Autumn Sunset. Let me go get today's pour. Okay, so here's the one that you guys saw me pour today. This one came out really pretty. I really like the softness of it. We did add a lot of white to our cup, so it had elements of a sandwich. These colors are so pretty in here. That turquoise blue, of course the white and the gold and the copper. You see the copper in there. Very cool how it all blended. Really pretty. That turquoise is so amazing. So this one kind of reminds me of the sky when we were in Tucson. We actually had quite a bit of clouds and rain, and the sky was so pretty at some point. But it was beautiful. Really, really enjoyed it. It was very interesting because it was humid because of the rainstorm that was kind of hovering, which wasn't what I expected from Tucson. But it was an amazing trip. We had a lovely time, and I had so much fun with all those awesome, awesome ladies, and with Nate, of course. So this was awesome. So this is going to be our Tucson sunrise. I guess it kind of goes with our autumn sunset. But this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you enjoyed this pour and it inspired you to maybe give something a try yourself. But thank you so much for being here. We love you a lot. We'll see you real soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.